What's up, my people, my folk, my tribe? Man, I'm just tapping in with y'all again, man, because it's something that I didn't really recognize. Or shall I say, I'm starting to realize. It's starting to kick in, starting to sink in. When they say, can it be that it was all so simple then? Gladys Knight and the Pips, I was listening to one of her songs say, can it be that it was all so simple then? And my answer to that is, yeah, it was simple then. We living in a time right now that I didn't come to realize where we got more rules or laws than ever before in history of man. I don't know how many people recognize that. We got more laws and rules nowadays than we got people. It's a law or rule to everything nowadays. Everything is a law or rule to it. If you sleeping in your bed, it's a law to that. It's rules to that. It's rules to you sleeping. If you are walking down the street, they didn't put rules to that. And it's rules inside of those rules. If you do anything today, it's a rule, it's a law to it. It's more rules, more laws than it is people. It's so many rules, and they are ridiculous. It's so many rules and so many laws to where the average person nowadays is a lawbreaker. Every day, in some way, shape, or form. You break the law every day, or a rule every day. It's rules to life, it's rules to society, it's rules to your everything. Everything is rules to, or a law. And I think we done created ourselves so many laws, so many rules and boundaries within boundaries and laws and rules and everything within everything. If you want to drive a car, it's rules to that. If you want to get married, it's rules to that. If you love, it's rules to love. If you give attention, it's rules to that, what you give your attention to. If you want to tell the truth, it's rules to that. If you want to lie, it's rules to lying. You got life rules, you got laws, and you got other rules within rules. We got so many damn rules, laws, and all that. Nowadays, the average person cannot even keep up. And every year they're coming out with new laws and new rules for us to follow. It's rules to everything non-stop. If you're talking to somebody, it's rules and laws to that. If you don't talk to nobody, it's a law or rule to that. I'll give you a good example of a rule of not talking to somebody. I know you're like, what country, what you talking about? You saying that it's rules to not talking to nobody. Yeah. If you don't talk to people, you will not get information. If you don't socialize. Or you can get inaccurate information. Or you cannot have a part of your emotional needs met. Or you can create an enemy. Or you can not gain a friend. Or you can, it's rules to not talk to people. It's rules and laws and rules within rules to every, I can't think of nothing nowadays that don't got a law or a rule to it. And if man ain't created a law for it, life created a rule for it. we gonna do with all these rules and laws and how we gotta live nowadays? Nowadays, you gotta operate like something that's out of this world. Everybody do. Nobody is in their right mind with all these rules and laws rules within rules that everybody got to wake up every morning, every day, every night, every 24/7, 7 days a week and follow and live by. And if you cut a corner on one of them damn rules, it may not affect you then. Just give it a little bit. The people that don't follow every rule and complete everything and keep going all the way to the top, those people right now is in serious darkness. Hella serious. They are in total darkness. The people who didn't follow no rules and just wanted to not follow rules, look, back then, that was cool to not follow. They didn't even have all these rules and laws. When I was younger, I'm still young, so I was younger back then. But when I was younger, I remember we used to ride in the back of the pickup truck bed, the bed of the pickup truck. Pops get us all in the truck, and we all go for a ride in the back of the truck. We go fishing. My daddy had put me in the back of the, when we leave, he thought, I'd be happy. Pop, let me go get in the back of the truck. I go jump in the back of the truck and we go ride home. That's the kind of boy I was. We drunk out of water hoses. It wasn't no bottle filter water. Water hose backyard. And continue running around playing, having fun, healthy as hell. Nowadays, it's rules to drinking water. Go get a cup of water nowadays. It's rules to that. It's laws to that. The first rule is you gotta buy it. You gotta buy water. That's the first rule. The second rule is you gotta watch what water you buy. Because they say it's all kind of microplastic, chemicals in plastic bottles, get it from glass jars, get all this other stuff. So, it's rules and laws. It's so many rules. If you want to breathe air, there's laws and rules to you breathing. Hold your damn breath and see, it's a rule to that. You got to breathe in and you got to breathe out. Just try to hold it and then watch what happens. I don't know if nobody ever died from just holding their damn breath and just holding it till they die. If somebody cut their own air off, I don't know. I never heard of that, but I don't think it's not possible. Not with the world we live in today. I believe people can just cut their own goddamn air off. But my main point being is this right here, man. It's so many rules and laws to everything nowadays, and it's a rule within a rule. This is why people can't figure nothing, can't get right with nothing and figure nothing out. It's too, nowadays it's hella complicated. It's seriously complicated just to wake up. I'm not saying it ain't a good life. Life is good, but it's complicated. It done got way complicated. You gotta make decisions on rules and laws, and all the laws and rules go within them in that. You gotta make decisions if you wanna. They had us making decisions if we want to take the you know what shot. And it's laws and rules involved in that. It's laws and rules to you taking care of your health. It's laws and rules to every goddamn thing that we know. And it's to a point in this society, it done got so advanced that if you cut corners on any one of these rules and laws, of life are man-made, you setting yourself up to be in total darkness. And it's a rule and a law to that. But you got all these people jump on here and talk about all kind of stuff, but they don't talk about nothing for real. So, I'm going somewhere with this. You have to make your life simple. Nowadays, the best life is a simple life. You have to make your life simple. Friends is rules to that, is laws to that. Relationships is rules and laws to that. You go, if you're a female, you go find a guy and you fall in love. It's laws and rules to that. If you're a man, you go find you a woman. It's laws and rules to that. And it's rules of life, and it's rules of man. And right now, nobody want to follow the rules because it's too many of them. It's too many. So you got a lot of people unruly. This is what's going on right now. But if you want a life that's simple, you got to make your life less complicated as possible. You gotta not be distracted and cut off people that will have you off your path. And everybody got their own definition of what their path is. We got to cut people off that ain't that don't mesh and don't fit in with what directions we want to go. That's what we gotta do, because it's too complicated. Life already so complicated to where if you got any drama in your life, you gotta remove it. Because you gotta still deal with other rules and laws within laws and rules within rules, and it don't stop. It's to a point now where we got more rules, more laws than we got breaths of air that we can breathe. Everybody ruled out. Everybody is lawed out. A law-abiding citizen? Yeah, okay. They got some more for you in 2025. Think on that. Law-abiding citizen. I'm not telling nobody to go out here and break the law, but we gonna break a law every day we wake up. Whether you want to or not, you gonna break a law. You lawbreaker. It's laws and rules that's astronomical, and it's more than it's ever been in history. And that's what they all fighting about. Everybody all fighting about. It's too many rules. And the people who don't know its rules, they even worse. If you don't know the rules to the things you're doing, and you don't know the laws to what you're dealing with, how you gonna know them if it's a million of them? That's America for you. Some countries more complicated. I think China might be more complicated to just live. So before we get to talking about female nature, before we get to talking about how broke men ain't ish, and how deadbeat daddies ain't ish, and before we get to talking about who got DP, who got jumped on, who, all this stuff, these is all throw-offs, man. First, we need to learn the rules to life. Then we need to learn the laws on what we dealing with. You'd be surprised. how many people don't know the rules and don't know laws, don't know nothing, and they wake up every day just going about, and this is why everybody lost. It's too many damn rules. America needs to be less complicated. They need to just start cutting rules and stop and get rid of laws. It's too many of them. It's too many rules. It's so many rules that the police can't do their job. That's facts, because they scared to get sued. They're scared to get sued, man. So that means that creates another rule for you to protect yourself. Because the police, you damn so dumb as hell if you think the police gonna be there to protect you. Protect yourself. And it's rules to that. And laws too. We are overrun with rules. Nobody want no more rules. Everybody tired of laws. We want a simple life. Everybody, let's fight to have a damn simple life from now on. Simple. In every level. We don't need no more complications. Peace.